Welcome to episode 69.
Nice.
This is a big one. This is a big one for us. The entire episode, we will be just 69ing one another at this point.
Why do you keep putting these fucking... Last week, on the last mini-sode, it was like you were encouraging people to write erotic fanfic about us, and now it's this.
Join Pikachu, Ash, and the gang. The Mandalorian is great in the new series, and let's check out what's new in the world of pop culture with your hosts John, Tim, and Quentin, and a podcast we call Rewind
and Reload.
Like, don't get me wrong, I was also going to do funny haha sex stuff for episode 69, but then I was like, you know what'll be even funnier? If I just talk about fucking Magic the Gathering. The Giga Chad sport. The Sigma male card game.
The Sigma male card game. We need to find like a quiz that we could take on a mini-sode sometime to see what kind of males we are. If some of us are like little beta bitches.
An omega male, I'm ascended.
Omega male.
I'm an Alpha Centauri male.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
I'm a James Webb telescope male.
I'm a gamma male. I'm actually the Hulk.
I'm Alpha Beta Gamma
Don't
Magnet
make me
Warrior
angry.
man.
What's that thing in nature, how everything becomes a crab?
Oh god,
Like,
I know what you're talking
what's-
about, but I can't think of the term for it.
Whatever the term that is, that's what I am.
Let's see. Everything
That's
I typed
the
in
type
everything
of man.
becomes
I
a
never even
crab.
heard of that.
Yeah, so there's a scientific theory or whatever that basically essentially everything will evolve into the apex point, and that apex point is crab. So like that's basically like evolutionary perfection. When you see a crab,
Wouldn't it?
Carcinization?
Huh.
something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, essentially, yeah,
interesting.
like the final point of evolution is just crab for some reason. And it's been like
Well, isn't it
observed in,
because
a
like
lot of different
lobsters and other
species.
like I don't know if it's crabs, but I know lobsters are like they just don't get cancer.
Well, they
Yeah,
also like
well,
won't.
They also like
Lobster-
live forever.
No, lobsters don't die. That's the thing. The
Yeah,
only
they
thing
just
that
keep-
kills them is like,
Funny enough, nuclear war
yeah. So like,
or
there's this
knives to the
whole-
head. Then
There's an internet cult. It's based around finding the perfect lobster and then assisting it through its molting process through like generations and generations of people, so that way it doesn't die and it just keeps growing bigger and bigger.
oh, is
And
that how they
then-
die? As they get too big for their molting process?
Yeah. Like they die from like complications due to molting, essentially. So
Yeah, like exhaustion. I'm looking at it right now.
Have you ever seen
So
a lobster being butchered for food?
yeah, dude, it's gnarly.
It's a little scary, dude. Like I watched a video
Yeah.
of a guy doing it, and he was like, I don't feel good about this, but like I'm gonna do it. And he just like puts the knife in and then just goes like, and then cuts straight through the head, and it's like, oh no. And it's
Yeah,
like, I
dude,
guess
I
that is
watched,
the most humane way to do it. Like boiling them alive is not okay. And then like you
No,
just
'cause
gotta
they scream.
you just gotta do like a quick to the brain and then get it over with.
Yeah, well, because like that was the thing. Is like it was like originally believed that they like can't feel pain or for whatever fucking reason, but then it's like no, they definitely can. That's not like that.
They
that's just, like, a
legitimately
driven myth.
scream when you boil
That's
them.
the thing with like people thought about all fish, right? Like that
I
fish
think-
just didn't have
they-
pain
'cause
receptors.
That's why. That's why you can eat fish during Lent, I believe.
Oh.
Is because
Actually,
it's one that. Oh God.
the reason you can eat fish during Lent is because the fish meat was easily like a lot easier to access.
Oh.
So they're like, hey, if we ask people to give up like beef and those kind of meats, like that's harder for people to get, so it's going to be easier for them.
Oh yeah, because fish was poor people food.
Yes, exactly. At one point in time in history, fish was for poor people, and now it's kind of reversed.
Yes.
Yeah. That's weird.
Once we set up factory farms, we became the apex predators of the planet.
Yes.
I had a this
There's your
is
history lesson.
It is cruel, but I had a friend we were talking with some friends, and I were talking about that, how like, you know, we view animals as products instead of like, you know, beings. And he was like, listen man, I'm sorry you lost the evolutionary race, but like hamburgers are pretty good. I was like, you know what, fair enough.
Like, I can't deny it, but I mean, like, that's the other thing, is like, hey man, other animals below us on the evolutionary chain are still eating other animals.
No, don't you listen to vegans? That didn't happen until the original sin of man killing an animal, and then animals learned from us.
Is that how it worked out?
That's what I've seen multiple Twitter vegans claiming that.
They not believe in like dinosaurs and shit?
Probably not. They're probably creationists too.
Ay caramba. I mean, it is what it is, man. If it's what you believe, that's what you believe.
I remember
you can be wrong. That's fine.
One of our friends' older brother had a friend, like when he was like shortly in college or whatever. He had a friend that was like super religious, and he was like, "How do you explain dinosaurs then?" And he said that he believed that God put dinosaur fossils here as a test. So when we found them, we are supposed to denounce them, say no, these aren't real.
Yeah, they were put there by the. Well, no, the version I've heard is that the dinosaur bones were put there by the devil to deceive man into believing in evolution, and that the godly thing to do.
Along the same lines.
Yeah, then the godly thing to do is to denounce that fucking devil Charles Darwin.
Well, I've also heard that like they're like dinosaurs and stuff like that are like Leviathan and stuff and different shit like that, but it's like I don't know about that.
I love. So there's this side of TikTok where it's like young Earth creationists, and then people like biblical scholars like being like, no, that's not true. And I love that side of TikTok because they're like, is this the mountain that Moses had the tablets on? And the guy's like, no, probably not.
Probably.
There's no evidence to say that.
My favorite historical fake bone story would have to be the who is he? The one of the guys who started like circuses in America.
P.T. Barnum.
Yeah,
the Ringling Brothers.
No. It was P.T. Barnum. So he like planted giant bones on a farm.
And I remember this. Yeah,
dug them up and like basically used it as like advertising for his circus. But then it just like all turned out it was fake. I forget what he did exactly. I think it was like an elephant bone that they were trying to like pass off as like
something like that,
thigh bone of like a giant human or something like that.
Did you see? I was gonna send it to you, Quinn. Did you see the photo album thing?
The photo album.
I can't say the word of Nanking. Like, there's apparently like this photo album that is like in this pawn shop in Minneapolis that has like never before seen photos of.
I started to watch that TikTok and then I got bored because it didn't get good within the first 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And my brain is hardwired to say this is bad content now.
There's some debate, I guess, online about whether if it's genuine or if it's like stock photos that were sold after the event, because that happens. And but I don't know if it is real and it's genuine. Like, holy shit, that's a piece of history. Like,
Japan's still gonna deny it.
Yeah, didn't happen.
Gotta. No, nothing happened ever.
No, it's okay. That one prime minister who got like shotgunned down was like
Yeah.
a denier, a Nanking denier.
He's probably
So,
a
no,
denier
it's-
of the other thing that they Unit 741. That sounds right. The like people who made like the bioweapons for Japan.
That I don't know too much about.
There's like a unit that like made bioweapons, and they basically just took Chinese POWs and like made them the guinea pigs.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Learning about Japan in World War II is like very interesting. Everybody's like, I don't know. Everybody's just like, yo, like it's like this like nice anime land. And then you go back.
Did
like
become
50
that nice
years,
anime land
not
until
50
they're
years,
like until
like
their
80
economy
years.
boomed in the 80s, and it was like, hey, buy our cars, please.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's I guess that's enough Japanese history for now. On to more important news. You guys fucking with this corn kid or what? This dude is a certified superstar.
Dude. I can't believe how fast that blew up. I like the original interview. I'm starting to hate the remix thing because it's just gets so stuck in my head. But the original interview is adorable. It really is.
I was talking to Quinn about before we started recording this mini-sode that I still haven't seen the original video.
Yeah, Tim has no clue. Who
I've
Corn
just
Kid
seen
is.
the
Oh,
remixes. Yeah. I don't know what Corn Kid looks like. I thought it was a girl for a while.
Nah, dude.
No, it's a little boy.
It's just this little
With
dude out
goofy
at the
teeth.
park eating corn. Who the fuck has corn at
Yeah.
the park?
So like
That's what I
elote,
wanna
did he
know.
have
I
like
thought he was at a festival. Like at a picnic table at a festival.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean
Yeah,
maybe
thought
there
that's
was
really
what
funny.
was.
it was just
Is
it
it
was
like
just
a-
it was like raw corn. Not like raw, but like cooked.
No, it was cooked like on a
Yeah,
on a
yeah, that's what
grill
I'm-
or like boiled or something.
I didn't know if like maybe
yeah.
it was like, there's an elote stand like down the block from the park.
No, but he does talk about being able to put things on it like butter and other things, and he goes, "Whoa!"
Ah, dude,
He's like, "You put some butter on it?" No,
changed my life. It changed
That's
everything.
what
I
the
forget
world
what he said.
needed.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what's
dude.
gonna bring the Republicans and the Democrats back together as Corn Kid.
We can only hope, right?
I have a feeling that's not true for reasons, but
Nah, he's like the next. He's like the next yodeling kid, except he's better than yodeling kid because he's not fucking yodeling in a Walmart. He's just vibing.
I have
And he doesn't blow up the
accidentally
gun.
slandered Yodel Kid. I thought Yodel Kid went to CPAC.
Really? No. Nah, dude. Mason Ramsey, he just works at Subway now.
It's a sandwich artist.
No, he doesn't work there anymore.
What?
No, he like did a video and he like was making sandwiches there, but he doesn't work there anymore. I think they turned into like a pizza place and he got like let go because it's not technically
Nah.
a Subway anymore.
That's bullshit.
I'm almost positive. If I'm wrong, let me know. But
Okay, so
I'm
like,
almost positive.
think about that though. If you're a company,
he's doing like tracks for like rappers and stuff now.
yeah, dude. Like, if you're a company or whatever, wouldn't you be like, yeah, nope, we're gonna keep you on the team? Like, that's
He was
just
on a
free
fucking-
advertising, right?
He was on an
You know?
Old Town Road remix.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, because that was popping like the same time he was popping,
Oh, yeah.
wasn't it?
oh yeah.
Timeline wise, I think that checks out.
Yeah, 2018, I guess. That was around the time that Lil Nas X was a nobody making Red Dead Redemption 2 music videos.
Yeah,
That shit will
That's
never not be
crazy.
funny to me.
such humble beginnings. You got one kid talking about corn, another kid going yodel hee hoo in a Walmart, another kid just putting his music to essentially fan cams of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
All superstars in their own right nowadays.
It's
Gotta
crazy
love it.
how people
Gotta
become
love it.
famous now. That's what we gotta do. We gotta do something like that.
Not see, John, that's the problem. If you do it with the intention, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it won't work. That's true.
It's the pure innocence of the corn kid. That's
We can
what
be
has
industry
captured the
plants, maybe.
nation. Is that a thing for podcasts, you think?
Oh. Probably. I mean, yes, because look at like the Spotify originals. We're on Spotify,
Oh,
but like
true.
we're not sponsored by them, so where they just pump out a fucking
that's
podcast for
fair
every
enough.
topic under the fucking sun, and it's like,
Yeah. Podcast networks in general, I guess.
yeah.
That's like a whole part of like the industry.
We care
Or
about our
whatever the
craft
fuck
on
you
this
wanna call.
podcast.
Ooh, I know. We can talk about that weird fucking house song that became a meme because of sex.
Oh, the
House
dude who
song.
fucks to the weird.
Oh.
The funniest part is it's literally like the meme of fucking penis music.
Okay, so don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a bad song. It's a bad song to fuck to.
Oh yeah, no, the rhythm's really like the story of like, yeah, my girlfriend told me that this was her least favorite song because I get really into the rhythm of it. And then
at the very end,
Yep.
where he's like, "We've agreed to not, we've agreed for me to not put this song on anymore, but I still thrust to the beat in my head, and she noticed and asked me to stop."
I didn't know what was going on because I saw Fantano talking about it. Because he made a TikTok like, oh, I reviewed that album like 2 years ago. Like, why is it trending again? And then like, I went looking and I was like, the only video I could find was like a girl like thrusting to the rhythm and being like, no.
Yeah. So
And
it
then
became like a.
I found the Reddit post
that's like a whole-
today, and I was
Okay,
like,
yeah. So that's how it started. Was the Reddit post? Like I saw that like the ground zero of that on like Twitter and shit, and then people took it to TikTok, where there's just like thousands of videos now of people like thrusting along to the song to make fun of the guy.
Yeah.
Even the original creator of the song like heard about all of this, and obviously that they're very flattered, but they even agreed like, this is not a song that you fuck to, I think, or something like that in a tweet. And I was like, oh my god.
The first video I saw on it was a music theorist
oh my god,
coaching. It was a video about coaching him to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I was like, Jesus Christ! I listened to that song and like doing drums and stuff. There's no way that my body could ever go to that beat. Like, it's so off.
It doesn't
I don't
make
know.
sense to me.
I fuck with it. It's
I
cool.
got no rhythm,
Like, it's
but so
a little cool little beat, but
Yeah, like I said,
if you
it's
find your rhythm, if you find your rhythm with that song, you still don't got any rhythm. I'm sorry.
like, what time signature is that song in?
Like 13 something, I think.
D minor. Oh,
What's
that's
the-
key. I don't
what's
know
the
music
name of
theory.
it?
I don't honestly.
I don't know how to pronounce
I sent a TikTok to my group chat earlier. Maybe I can like make it out in the. I have to like make sure my audio isn't playing because the meme was like, it's a fucking JoJo meme, so it's not gonna make sense. But it's the fucking one Doja Cat song, "Kiss Me More," and then it's like, it was like that's above the girl, and then like it's the Hudson Mohawk song above fucking the guy from JoJo Part 8, 7, 9.
Yeah, you can literally probably just look up Hudson Mohawk and
It says it's CBAT, CBAAT.
Okay.
CBATE.
Just a CBAT.
We need to know.
But
we
yeah,
need to know what
it's
the time signature is. This is important information.
that meme is so funny to me now. Like, with context now, because like I said, I didn't know the context until today, and then I was like, no, dude.
Yeah, see,
I think I saw it in Hassan TikTok because he was like, someone sent him the Reddit post.
What you got there for us, John?
It looks like it's in 3/4, which doesn't sound. Or it's 15/8. I'd have to do more research into it.
What time signature are 1,000 Gex songs in?
I don't even know what that is.
6/66.
So this is a forum on popular EDM songs, and a lot of them are in 3/4, which is weird. But it's not that weird. That's not. I don't think that's in 3/4.
I think we're going too deep into it. Now. It's okay.
Yeah, because a lot of country a lot of country songs are in 3/4. And that's not that weird.
I got really into, like, I guess music theory, quote unquote, but like I was, people talking about different genres of music, and they were talking about fucking hyperpop, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Let me listen to some hyperpop songs. I got through like 2 of them, and I was like, this is not for me.
There's like some hyper pop adjacent artists that I fuck with. Like some of the genres, like whatever to me, but yeah, it's overall not my favorite.
It is
I'm not that kind of mentally ill.
Yeah, same.
Essentially.
I don't need like fucking random sounds and words in my ears, which is all it really is like that South Park episode where like he just starts hearing shit noises.
Yeah.
That's what hyperpop is to me, and I'm like, I think I'm too old for this.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't got that Zoomer mentality.
I think I just have a different I have different kinds of mental illness, so that's why.
Yeah, that's why I listen to Outlaw Country.
Exactly. Tim gets it. What are you doing over there, John? You look like you're pretty into that.
I'm looking into it more. I think it's 18.
All right. Well,
this is insane.
I was going to bring something else up, and I can't remember what it was now. I lost it in an hour.
Oh, the most important thing of probably the entire year, Tim Robinson has won an Emmy for his performance in I Think You Should Leave Season 2.
I can talk about how House of the Dragon isn't horrible, I guess. That's also an HBO show.
No, I Think You Should Leave was a Netflix show.
Right, I'm thinking of the other one you wanted us to watch.
The Rehearsal with Nathan Fielder. Yeah. No, Tim Robinson won his it was like Best Actor in a Short Form Series. Or something like
maybe
that.
I saved something in my phone. I don't know.
I know you were going to talk about your magic.
Oh, I just came in. I came in third Oh, right. Okay, so I'll explain what a draft format is for John and people who are listening who might not know. It is on pre-releases. I guess I don't know if it's all pre-releases, but they do this thing called draft, where you basically get a box. You open that box. You got some packs in there. You open those packs, and you just make a minimum 40 card deck out of those cards. And if you need, within Magic, if you need lands, you just go and take them out of the game store's box because they're like pennies. And so the reason I came in third place is because I don't know if everyone else just got extremely unlucky, but one of the best things I've been told to do for drafts is just to abuse the fuck out of flying monsters. So that's what I did.
Makes sense. Honestly, so you're basically just playing
third place, man.
Like in like a Hearthstone comparison, like Face Hunter or whatever.
I don't know Hearthstone, but
You're basically just summoning shit that can attack to the face over
Yes.
and over again to win.
That and
Gotcha,
I would
gotcha.
do. I think my main
Just
mechanic
really
was just
aggro bullshit, essentially.
yeah. I would just do flying, and then I had a couple cards with like Death Touch, which is just if this card battles another thing, it just dies. So I would just like
Kill
keep
it,
those for
yeah.
defense, and I could just if anything big attacked me from the enemy. I don't think I either went. I think the only game I went a game that was 1-1, and we decided on the third game to just tie because we had like 2 minutes left in the round. And other than that, I think I either went 2-0 or 0-2, and I think I went.
See, in Yu-Gi-Oh, we have dedicated strategies for like going into game 3 and there's like 3 minutes left on the clock to make it so like you win, just due to like life point discrepancies.
Oh, see, I'm sure maybe Magic does something similar, like whoever has the least amount of life, but we just said we're going to tie, and so we tied.
That's like the gentleman's way to do it, essentially.
Yeah. That tie did take me down temporarily in the ladder, though, so that was, whatever.
Ties fuck your tiebreakers hard.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
instead of getting like 3 points, you get like 1.5 or something like that. And then, yeah, it just skews your tiebreakers for the rest of the thing or whatever. But yeah, no, I miss when Yu-Gi-Oh did pre-release events like that, but that kind of format just doesn't fundamentally work for that game because they don't make sets.
They just make
like,
support. They make, like...
yeah, there are the deck building sets, though, that like kind of allow for shit like that to happen, but the main core sets, yeah, that's just like, I don't know.
I guess it's just the way formats work in Magic, where it's like you play with however many of the last sets, so they use cards usually go
like
together.
the past 2 years or something.
I think
like
so.
that.
I think that's what standard is. I don't remember. But yeah, you just there's cards like come in and out of the ban list, so most cards you're just gonna be able to use. But I don't plan on playing standard unless I get into it. I've had this discussion with a friend of ours, and he was like, "Yo, you're gonna get sucked in. You're gonna go into it saying, oh, I'm just gonna play Commander, which is like the very casual multiplayer format." And he's like, "But you're gonna get sucked in." And I was like, "I don't know. I don't want to spend money." So
yeah, that's what I said like 2 years ago when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and now
I also spent $60 on a fucking pre-con Commander deck. So
I don't want to talk about how much money is put into my deck for fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. It's bad. It's bad.
I bought this playmat for
Magic.
Magic. I bought this playmat for Magic because Ultra Pro is having a sale for Labor Day, and I thought there's this card called Workshop. Might just be called Workshop Warrior. It's just a fucking. It looks like a piece of like communist like not propaganda, but like artwork. It's just like a rhino holding a wrench. And I was like, yeah, this is the one.
How much did you spend on it? I'm going to make you feel better about that purchase real quick.
Total with shipping from the Ultra Pro site, $26.
I recently bought a mat
Uh-huh.
for $120.
Was it like one of those nice cloth mats?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it looks almost like a leather type thing.
They have Magic. I don't know who sells them, but I know there are like custom made leather mats in the Magic community.
Yeah, so it's like definitely not real leather, but it looks like it. It's supposed to look like a snake skin type thing, but it's got like Burning Abyss stuff on it, which I'm a sucker for the Dante's Inferno archetype. But yeah, no, so enough about my bad financial decisions in regards to card games. Let's, I think, wrap it up there.
Yeah. Corn Kid's amazing.
Man, there was sort of something I was
games
going
are
to
All
talk
your
about.
money on
expensive.
card. Yeah, card games are expensive because of your money. And that's our episode.
That's it.
It's corn.
It's corn.
It's got the
Oh,
juice.
and it's episode 69 in case you guys hadn't noticed. So
It's got the juice.
it's got the juice.
That's what they said about this. Bye.